When I think of Mrs. Lhevinne, I think of her life as a beautiful love story. When she first met Mr. Lhevinne, she was quite young, as you know, and she told me once that the very first moment she met him, she knew in her heart that was her destiny.
And so they made arrangements, and he came twice a week to give me a lesson. And he said, "Show me your hand. You love music?" I said, "Yes." And he said, "Would you like me to play something for you?" And I said, "Oh, yes, very much." So he played the Barcarolle of Chopin. And now, for all my life, the Barcarolle is what I like so much.
It was remarkable because he had the gold medal when he graduated from Moscow Conservatory, and she also had the gold medal. And they were a team in every way, constantly giving to each other, supporting each other, loving each other.
Joseph Lhevinne told me very much about his wife. He told me that he's married to a pianist whom he considered just as good as he was.
Joseph said, "You know, Professor Tikhomirov invited me for dinner, and there will be Maxim Gorky and Chekhov and Shaliapin and some other famous people, because this Professor Tikhomirov was an outstanding mind, and he had friends of all different professions who came to his house. And this time, I was first time invited. So Joseph said to me, "Why don't you go and play something?" So I went, and I played the E major nocturne. And a little woman came to me. "You know, I like your playing even better than Mr. Lhevinne." And I could kill her. So I gave myself a word of honor that I will never play alone.
When I married Mr. Lhevinne, he was already a famous artist and won the International Rubinstein Prize. And so I firmly decided that I would not pursue my own career. And 46 years of our marriage, I really devoted myself to his career and our playing together.
I remember this story very clearly. She said, "You know, when we were first married, we went down to Tiflis to teach. And everybody said we would stay together a year at the most. That they were two pianists, impossible to sustain a marriage." And she said, "I had to keep pushing Joseph to have a career, because he really, if he were left to himself, he would have just taught in Tiflis for the rest of his life. He had no drive."
So at the end of the summer, again they sent us the contract, and Mr. Lhevinne said, "Look, what a wonderful contract they're offering us." And I was silent. Then he said, "What's the matter?" I said, "You can go, but I am not going anymore." So we did not go to Tiflis, but instead we went right to the Mecca of the musical world, Berlin, Germany. And Mr. Lhevinne had his piano, and there he rolled his sleeves and he started to work. And the picture changed completely.
Most likely, if it had not been for Mrs. Lhevinne, he wouldn't maybe have played as many concerts as he did, which gave the world such great satisfaction.
I found myself in Berlin, where they lived, and they received me like a relation of theirs. I was very often in their house, and we had wonderful seances of playing two pianos. They had very good two pianos. I remember I played the Rachmaninoff Concerto No. 2, and Rosina accompanied me, the orchestra on the other piano. Then Lhevinne played with his wife something marvelous on two pianos. Well, they were wonderful. And later on, you know, in the United States, they formed the best two-piano team I've ever heard in my life, and they probably will ever exist, you know, because they were both perfect virtuosos.